Well, I think that to some extent data is a revolution, as we all know. But the point is that there is kind of monodisciplinary perspective on data, I think is old-fashioned. So London is a good case. London is part of a Smart City Lighthouse project in the European Commission. We are working in another project, so we are very close to London. London, I think they are doing quite well, given that it's a capital city, it's a huge, a massive city. The point is that maybe what we can learn from Barcelona is how the neighborhoods are changing, the bottom-up process starts from neighborhoods. And I cannot see that clearly. We are in King's Cross, not that far from King's Cross. King's Cross is a good example as well. But all the projects that we are seeing about data, they are much more in a very high scale. The UK government presented something yesterday, but not at very micro level. So I think that Barcelona, if you analyze the case, as we are going to present now, the neighborhood has a big role to play on that. My personal research interest is about technopolitics of data. I think that we need to be much more critical, but at the same constructive with the criticism of the big corporations. So what I am expecting, and is my main interest, is how cooperatives are going to develop in cities. We have many cases in Germany, for example, with energy, but I think that it's very shy attempt here in the UK when we talk about cooperatives. And I think that there is a huge kind of scope to develop in this terrain. How citizens can associate themselves in order to claim for the digital rights. That this is at the end of the day what we are talking about. Related with the previous comment is about how social innovation can really enrich the data for policy. I think it's something missing. We are seeing some cases on healthcare, on transport, mobility, but I think it's broader. I think that as long as data is going to be back to the citizens, we will need to reestablish again many public policies. So I think this is going to be a huge sector in order to innovate in the future.